It's the official first day of Mardi Gras here at Universal Orlando. Mardi Gras here at Universal is full of food, fun, and floats. But we are here for one thing and one thing only, to try all the food.
We have a full day of eating ahead of us. I need to lock some stuff up, so we're gonna head on in, throw our stuff in a locker, and then grab a food cart, and we'll tell you all about it. If you have never attended Mardi Gras at Universal Orlando, it is a seasonal event starting now through March 30th of 2025, and this year is the 30th celebration of Mardi Gras. During the season, you can expect food from around the world, different bites and flavors, concerts on select nights, and a nightly parade. It is a party in itself that you need to enjoy.
Now, we mentioned that food is a staple when you come to Universal's Mardi Gras, and we want to help save you some money. You can purchase a food and beverage card, which will help save you a little bit of money when you're eating around the parks. You can purchase a $75 food and beverage card for $65, but if you're a Universal annual pass holder, you can get a $150 food and beverage card for $120. Again, it's a great way to save a little bit of money when you're eating your way around the Mardi Gras fun. Double whammy if you're a Universal annual pass holder is that you can still use your pass holder discount on the Mardi Gras food. So get that food and beverage card and use your annual pass. You just can't afford not to.
We're officially loaded up with 2 of the annual pass food and beverage cards for Mardi Gras. There's a lot of food in front of us. Let's go find our first food booth and see what we start with. All right, folks, you asked for it. You wanted to know about the hot maple lacquered salmon, if I'm saying that properly. We're at the Canada booth. This is $14.99. I did not expect to have this for breakfast today, but here we are. Oh, she is soft and tender. All right. Wow. Aside from having some of the peel-off chutney, whatever it's called, in my teeth, this is really nice. The salmon's warm, it is sweet from the maple, and the cold and hot combo, it actually fits really well. Not to mention, compared to the rest of the food we're gonna eat today, this one seems to be on the lighter side. I am shocked, because I actually really like it. We haven't even finished our salmon, we're over to Colombia. We've been looking forward to this Colombian burger. It was $10.99 before our annual pass discount. She's got some good stuff on it. Let's go finish our salmon and we'll dive into the burger. So last year they had the Colombian burger and we didn't get to try it. We only heard great things about it and I'm excited to dive into this. It's got some Monterey cheese, lettuce, the fried potato sticks on top of this look really interesting. I think it'll give it a little crunch. It's gonna be a good day today. Ben's really excited to dive into it also. But I get to start with it. It's a solid burger. I want more of the sauce on it, because I like that garlic flavor. The bun's soft, the potato sticks, they're there. They're not as crispy as far as as much crunch as I expected. But when you get one, they're very crunchy. Ben, would you like to have a bite of your burger that you've been looking forward to up to this season?
This is one of the food items that I was most looking forward to trying because we missed it last year and people raved about it. That is a really good burger. I like the little hint of garlic. I do wish there was a little more sauce on it. I want more of that garlic, but it definitely sits in your mouth is that garlic flavor with those potato sticks. It is nice and salty and yummy, yummy, yummy. I'm gonna take this and finish this because that's.
I would like another bite.
Nope.
Well, when at Mardi Gras, you have to get some authentic Mardi Gras foods like the king cake. Don't eat the baby. Beignets. Ben has his beignet eating shirt on. Beignet! I'll let him shake this up and eat one first. And then we also have a baked Cajun mac and cheese. This one is new this year. and I've heard good things about it. I'm excited to dive in and see what we think. Don't eat the baby. A lot of frosting on this. And she is dense. One bite, everybody knows the rules. It's very sweet. Cinnamony, a lot of frosting, a lot of sprinkles. Seven out of 10.
Now that Aubrey has a tummy ache from eating all that frosting, because that's just kind of what happens, we're gonna move on to the beignets. And yes, there is a proper beignet eating, shaking technique as well as eating technique. The proper beignet eating technique. Bend forward at the waist. Stick the chest out, make sure you don't get any on your shoes. Reach with the teeth. To avoid powdered sugar all over your shirt. Unless that's sort of your thing. Unless you want powdered sugar over your shirt, then I'm not gonna tell you how to live your life. I'm gonna keep talking though, so that I can keep eating beignets and so that Aubrey doesn't get any, because powdered sugar and fried dough is hard to beat.
Those are fresh. So good. I think it's time for a little savory to go with this sweet. The amount of steam that just came off of these noodles has my mouth a little concerned, but she looks cheesy. The Cajun mac and cheese over here at the New Orleans booth, she comes with a little kick. Like, a lot of cheese. It's no John's Mom's mac and cheese, but if you like your mac with a little bit of spice at the end, this might hit home for you. It's not hot. We're not talking flamin' hot Cheetos, but like, a little Cajun to it. Pretty darn good mac and cheese. And here we are, where this video starts to go downhill real fast, because I have an espresso martini to enjoy all to myself. It did have a very lovely fleur-de-lis on top before I walked away and almost spilt the entire espresso martini. That being said, it was about $19. Quite expensive, but it is a boozy drink, so it kind of makes sense. Let's dive on in. Oh. Is it the vodka or the cocoa powder? I don't know. That is a strong espresso martini with a lot of cocoa powder. I'm about to get real sassy after finishing this, because that's a lot of vodka in here. Onward! It's not even 11 a.m. when I'm drinking.
You gotta keep your eyes peeled while you're here at Universal's Mardi Gras, because it is very easy to just breeze past some of the booths, and you don't want to miss out on some of the great food that they have to offer.
We just stopped at the Puerto Rico booth. I got pichos de lechon and then also pastelón fritters, because they sounded really good. So we're gonna dive into this. They made it with the goodness of their heart, grilling and chilling out here. And it's a hunk of meat, so I'm excited to bite into it. The guava barbecue sauce that's everywhere right now, very good, very sweet, tangy. The meat's cooked well. It's not overly chewy, but it's got a good crisp grilled marks on it. We'll keep working on this. I'm gonna go grab a napkin and then we'll dive into the pastelón fritters. year at the Puerto Rico booth, they had pastelón, and I didn't like it. Deep fried plantain and meat does not fit for me. However, they have now put it in fritter form, which is intriguing. Not to mention I get to dip it into cheese. Let's see if pastelón in fritter form can redeem itself for me. They're nice and toasty and hot. Put a good amount of cheese on that. Maybe it's better. At first, really good. Anything in fritter form I think is a little bit better because, you know, deep fried. But then it's got quite a sweet tang at the end of it. Good, kind of. But then you get the sweet plantain feel at the end and it throws me. I would eat this. I would eat pastelón fritters before I had regular pastelón. But I'll go back and keep working on the meat because that was way better.
I gotta eat the pichos de lechon and all this meat because the team members that they have on stilts in front of the mummy, those boys are stacked.
I know where our next food item's gonna be, and this is a bad idea, but we're gonna do it. Am I double fisting over here by the Coca-Cola market? Yes. Is one of these boozy and the other one not? Also yes. Here we have the Banana Foster's Fizz in a 20-ounce souvenir cup. It's not a blinky cup, folks, but I can tell you that it is a thicker walled plastic cup, which is kind of cool. And then over here we have the Orange Coconut Snowball Mocktail. I think I said the name right. It's a mouthful, and it is non-alcoholic for those of you, like Ben, who choose not to drink when you come to Mardi Gras. First, we'll start with the non-alcoholic option. I got this for Ben, but he doesn't like coconut, so I guess it's for me. Orange Coconut Snowball Mocktail. That tastes like my 9-year-old birthday party punch that we had with like sherbet ice cream and like coconut and Sprite. Yeah, this is party punch right here. Non-alcoholic. Big fan. Love this. I like coconut. Now for the more adult beverage, we have Banana Foster Fizz with a nice sticky rim of sugar crystals around it. This one's gonna be very banana-y, giving a little Minions vibe here. And the alcohol in it is a dark rum. That is very drinkable. Yeah, smooth banana flavor with cream, soda, and dark rum. You're not getting hit by the alcohol nearly as hard with this as I was when I had the espresso martini, but I've got a strong feeling this one will sneak up on you. There's more alcohol in it than you expect as I stumble over my words. This is gonna be a good day.
We are back on the food grind, headed back towards San Francisco and the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. I don't think the Wizarding World counts as international flavors of Carnival, but
it really is international.
Maybe a ginger newt is international enough to get one.
Butterbeer? Ice cream? It's Labor Case. I'm not excited to take a bite out of this. This item at the Germany food booth, was $10.39. It is some sort of small sandwich slider with a square meats that they cut in front of me and sauerkraut on top. Am I a sauerkraut fan? I don't think I am. On top of it, the way they cut the meat, tubed meat, you know what I mean? It's not bad. The sauerkraut is pretty potent in flavor. The spicy mustard on it, I like that. But just like a bologna or a Spam or a hot dog, the meat on it, if you're into that sort of thing, this would be good. I I don't know how I feel about this right now because it's not bad, but also, like, do I want to eat another one of these? No, not at all. If I were really hungry, I'd probably be into it, but right now I am pretty full of the amount of food we've been eating, and I don't know how I feel about this. Ben, would you like a bite? Second opinion, sir.
Second opinion bite. I'm a sucker for a pretzel bun. If you like some steak, ham, and mustard, that's for you. I didn't get a ton of sauerkraut flavor. I got pretty much ham or bologna, sort of meat product, and mustard. This next booth, and I can already look at it, and I can already see it. I already know I have opinions about the next booth. And so I might as well go get it because I've got a rant to go on. So from the India booth, we have buttered chicken on naan bread. And that's my rant. Naan means bread. So it's on bread. Would have just been on naan. It's like saying queue line. It's repetitive. It's just a queue. But then we also got the potato vegan dosa. Very interesting sauce. I'm excited. It's pretty good buttered chicken. Chicken's nice and tender. I'm used to a little more spice in buttered chicken, but you know, you can't blow everybody away with heat at a theme park, and I understand that, but quite good. Let's try some with naan bread. It's more like a pita than naan. Not bad though. I don't know if I'd go back for it, but it's okay.
Ben let me eat the item that I don't know what it really truly is. Potato dosa. It's vegan. We're not vegan. But it has some meat-looking items inside of it. Oh, this is a thick sauce, whatever it is. I'm not picking up that it's like not meat. It's just got a very heavy potato taste to it. Whatever this is good. Overall, I keep eating this. One's all right. Potato dosa at the Indian booth. And naan bread. I love bread. Give me all the carbs. So we got the spicy Szechuan chicken bites and the duck dumpling. I'll let Ben pronounce the full name of the duck dumpling here in a moment. I expected the Szechuan chicken bites to have a bit more saucy sauce on them than they do. However, it doesn't mean they're not spicy. So, breaded, fried chicken with a small Szechuan kick. However, the heat continues to grow as you're eating them. I guess I was expecting like a sauce on top of all of it. Like when you go to Panda Express, let's be real, I don't eat Szechuan chicken very often. And I don't even know if they have it at Panda Express, but I was expecting like General Tso's chicken. Those are pretty good. A little drier than expected. I think Ben will enjoy munching on those, kind of like popcorn chicken, you know what I mean? But with a spicy flavor to them. Next, we have the duck zhuang bing. And I don't know how to eat this with chopsticks. I'm not even fluent in using chopsticks as it is, let alone the buttery ginger garlic that is now doused on top of this. This is good. The duck is moist and juicy. The ginger butter on top, honestly, like any sort of butter that has a mix-in in it, cinnamon butter, honey butter, ginger butter. I digress. This is good. Get the duck dumpling at the China booth. I'll let you have a bite. We're making our way to the back of the park by MIB just after London. There aren't any food booths back here, which is peculiar. The NOLA sign is out, but that's surprising. I guess we must keep going and find our next option. What do you think? What do you think we're gonna get? What's the next one, Ben?
We might have been eating a bit with our eyes and our hearts more than our stomachs, but there is one way to free up a lot of space, and that's go ride Simpsons.
That's the real secret to how to do Mardi Gras properly. Just kidding, don't do that at all.
Don't do that. We're already back over in the Central Park area.
We gotta go find a crate.
We breezed through.
There's nothing by MIB. There's nothing in Simpsons unless you want foot-long hot dog.
Yeah.
Which is not a Mardi Gras food item.
Already back by Mel's and to the Mexico booth.
Yeah. A little bit of quesabria.
Yeah.
We have to eat these because I'm about 95% full, and I'd like to drink some water. Or would an alcoholic beverage fix everything?
Hit him with the old switcheroo and had to switch venues. Obs crepe took a while, and so we decided that we were going to come over to Central Park to eat instead of over by the Mexico booth. It's pretty quiet back here, and here she comes with her duck a la orange crepe. Here she comes. Star of the show. Here she comes.
Crepes on crepes on crepes. Plus, I believe Ben got me a margarita, which helps pass the time.
A la tormenta.
Strike that. Ben got me a La Tormenta. I have no clue what it is, but it is refreshing and alcoholic. We have the duck a la orange from the crepe stand in honor of France. It's duck with boarskin cheese, orange syrup sauce on top, and orange slices. Looks like little clementines. I should have grabbed a knife to cut into this, but we will make do. It is steaming. There's so much anticipation behind this bite right now because I waited, 45 minutes?
45 minutes.
For my crepe. Will it be worth it? Will I absolutely fall in love with this crepe? Is it going to be the best crepe I've ever eaten in my entire life? Let's find out. That's interesting. Kind of reminds me of a sweet empanada. No, it kind of reminds me of a sweet enchilada. Like, this is the second duck item we've had today that I've actually liked. That orange sauce is not super heavy on the orange flavor, but it is very sweet. And the cheese inside, I like a good cheesy item. I'm having a hard time pegging if this is a sweet or savory item because it's like both savory and sweet at the same time. Is this one of my new favorite crepes at the crepe stand? It might be. It doesn't hit like a crepe to me though. A crepe is gonna be like handheld and like I'm walking and enjoying it and eating it. This is giving me like a French enchilada vibes. Cheesy, rich, ducky goodness. I think it's worth trying.
And I get to review the quesabria from the Mexico booth. No real change from last year, but this was a fan favorite in last year's booth. Actually, the whole Mexico booth didn't change virtually at all, but not mad about it because both items there last year were a hit. And it's still a hit. That little bit of lime that you can put on top, Adds a nice little sweetness to it. Good tender meat in there. And that sauce is nice and salty. Quesadilla from Mexico. Delicious.
Quesadilla from Mexico.
Quesadilla from Mexico. And of course, no trip to Mexico is complete without churro loops. Oh, those are good. Those are good churros.
Can I have one?
Those are good churros. Nice.
I want one.
Crispy outside, nice pillowy soft inside, good cinnamon sugar. The key is that I saw her make them. She pulled them out of the fryer, saw them douse them in cinnamon sugar, so I knew they were fresh, and I knew these were going to be good. It's like having a fresh cinnamon toast crunch in your mouth. That's good.
I'm glad he grabbed a sweet treat because you got to be able to balance it out. These are some of the best churros I've had in a minute. This is better than a theme park churro. Theme park churros would be in an American booth. Authentic, fresh-made churro loops. You go to Mexico for those. And this caramel sauce. As if I don't have enough sugar in my life.
I don't usually do like flip around, but you could see in camera just her light up when she had that churro. She's like, oh, I'm back. Because she had sweet churro goodness. She's back.
Give me 14 of these right now.
We've pretty much done a full loop here at Studios, but there's still one item that we need to track down from Italy. It wasn't quite ready when we passed by earlier, so we're definitely gonna have to make our way back over to New York and see if we can find the trapezzino. See what other goodies we can find.
We're inside Louis', which also hosts the Italy food for Mardi Gras. We have a trapezzini and a picello spritz. Trapezzini has meatballs, looks like some marinara sauce parmesan, and it has a nice little bread bun that's inside of it. It looks messy. So I'm gonna use a fork now. Tastes a lot like the meatballs from Louis' Meatball Sub. Shocker. Bread's crunchy, saucy, meaty, cheesy. Ben's gonna like this one.
Oh, I'm a mess.
Water though.
What is that? That's pretty good. I agree. I think like the crustiness of the bread makes this actually better than the meatball sub. I'm not mad about that. That is salty and saucy and yummy, but very messy as I got to pick up sauce off the ground. Yum.
Well, I don't know about you, but I am stuffed, a little buzzed, and I've got a lot of energy for throwing beads tonight and enjoying a T-Pain concert. I want to know, what food item are you most looking forward to trying when you come to Mardi Gras 2025 here at Universal Orlando? And if you got anything out of this video, please think about subscribing to our channel. It really does help us out. We'll see you on the parade floats. Bye!